Check swing, no appeal, and that's ball one.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
And a foul ball.
Good day and welcome.
The pitch.
Thank you for joining me today.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
You're having a great Thursday, the 1st. Activate that poll. Don't forget to like, share, and follow, and all that good stuff.
Had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Paul Goldschmidt in the box now. No balls and a strike.
All right.
Chris Paul Goldschmidt
Turn off
has
this
turned into a
demo mode. Hey, Esther, how are you? Load up the baseball because that's Esther's favorite. Just kidding, but it's fun to visit anyway. Going to San Francisco, or well, I think it's in Toronto. 80-0.
You are our guest.
William, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Play the game. Okay. Play the game. See if we can keep not rusty.
You are our guest.
Nick, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Everybody's hot. Manoa gets to start. Nobody's sitting out today, I guess. I think they're all healthy. Can you hear me okay? Everything's good?
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB.
If you haven't answered the poll yet, it's always good to answer. You know, people like food, right? And, of course, it's interesting to see lots of answers. To see if it's a runaway or if it's a mix, you know, that kind of thing.
In this one, Alek Manoah. Gonna be hard to top his last start, Singy.
He was outstanding, complete game shutout. He got some.
I'll be surprised
Defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff.
at the end of this because it'll probably be one that I don't expect, I'm sure.
Ready to go now and digging in for San Francisco.
Hey, William.
Slater.
How are you? Right. Got the tutorial on because there's a fun part where
That's in there.
if I hit it, it freezes it, and then I can ask everybody what they think, whether it's out or not. And sometimes it is.
Yes.
Stephanie, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. You're great. Well, that's good to hear.
Next pitch.
Oh, slider. He didn't even swing, eh?
Next pitch is popped up. Jansen moving under it. He makes
There we go. Got the first out.
You are our guest.
Esta, thank you for liking. Much appreciated.
Luis Gonzalez, the next Giant to hit. Singy Alek Manoah's turned into one of the better starters in the American League. Blue Jays drafted him out of West Virginia. He was the 11th.
I was very tired yesterday. I went to sleep at like 8 o'clock. Rich, thank you for inviting your viewers. Much appreciated.
And a pitch.
Oh, that's all the way out to the field, eh?
High fly ball out to left center. Racing.
Ooh, just got it.
And there's two down.
So I was at a baseball game recently, 2 of them, in fact.
Jock Peterson, right now 6th in the National League in home runs.
Welcome back. Thank you so much. I watched the Pittsburgh Pirates play, and I watched New York Yankees play, both against the Mariners. That Pittsburgh game was a tight one.
Next offering is in
But
for
it
a
was
strike.
the Yankees one was very cool as well. But to watch the Aaron Judge made a sensational catch,
You
actually.
are our guest.
Rich, thank you for liking. I got to see
Kicks and fires.
J-Rod make some homers.
And good work there
You
as he gets
are
a
our
1-2.
guest.
Thank you for sharing. Caesar, Jaws, thank you for inviting your viewers. Much appreciated.
This is Toronto Blue
Shannon,
Jays
thank you
baseball
for
on
liking.
Canada.
Much appreciated. And Rich as well.
Welcome back.
Oh, not there. Okay, how about here? Ooh, that feels good.
What should we keep an eye on here?
Much appreciated, everybody. Yeah, I had a few days off because I was out of town. I don't like to say.
You are our guest.
Caesar, thank you for liking as well. I don't like to say when I leave somewhere, you know. Jaws Gaming Raid!
Merrifield up to the plate.
Thank you so much, Jaws.
Center field.
Hopefully we can hit a home run to
are
impress you.
our guest.
Oh, they got it.
Squeezes it. And there's
Jaws,
one
thank
down.
you for liking. Much appreciated. I got a bit of a sunburn, eh? I don't know if you can see it, but
Singy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield.
you know how it is when you're outside for a while.
There's a swing and a
That's a
drive.
pretty solid one, eh? You gonna catch it?
Back some more. Racing back some more.
You
And
are
that one
our
hops the
guest.
wall.
Oh, there we go. Double. We got 2 bases. Arvin, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. You just ended your MLB league stream. Nice. What's your team, Jaws? Who do you like to cheer for? I was just gone for a few days. Real life went to the Mariners versus Pittsburgh, which was won in extra innings and with a walk-off. And
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
I went to
Third, he will score. And it's
and watched Judge and Company from the Yankees play against the Mariners, and they won. The Yankees won that one, but it was still pretty fun. I'd go to the Blue Jays, but you know, the cost of going to the game increases significantly as the hotels jack everything up.
Yesterday afternoon. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, that one's outside. Here's Bo. Or no, it's Springer. Sorry. He can hit it.
You are our guest.
Oh, that one's a fly ball. Certified, thank you for liking. Your nights weren't the same without the stream.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Well, I need a vacation sometimes. What can I say?
Guerrero Jr. now. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor.
Roy Bloody. That one's a good one.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Got a couple of people on base. Bump up the base. Can you see my sunburn?
Hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem
I don't know
like
if you
a
can
huge
see it.
number, but
I put a video up on a short.
2 weeks straight. That's
It's only like 3 pictures combined. You know, it's not much of a video, but
Danny Jansen to hit
started
here.
my Seattle
Season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that
things on YouTube, little shorts.
hard hit,
Right to him. That sucks.
Takes it himself to the bag and that but they pick up one
So there'll be
run
some
on the
baseball
RBI.
highlights and
It's now
food and stuff like
1-0.
that.
You're watching Major League
What did I have for
Baseball
dinner
on
today? I had Korean corn dogs. Never tried that before.
Back here at Rogers
Would you
Center,
like a
Dominic
Korean
Senior
corn
battling
dog?
Mitch Haniger.
Would you try it? You know, in that whole time of that game, I don't think anybody ever said that. No, you wouldn't try one. Why would you say yummy if if you would never try one?
The pitch. 0-1. Manoa.
I mean, for all you know, you haven't not had one. It might have tasted like throw up.
A sinker, and he works in a changeup.
So you know. Or it might have been the best. Where have I been? I went to Seattle. Yucky for you. What, you don't like hot dogs? I thought you liked hot dogs.
Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So
you don't like Korean corn dogs?
And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
I thought Maverick would be one that would like Korean corn dogs.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside. And as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball.
You had lasagna and coleslaw. Nice. You should see the food pictures, Maverick, that are starting to pop up in Discord. I put some pictures there of. I had some bulgogi beef sandwich, and I had
You are our guest.
some Korean chicken. Y'all, thank you for liking.
Crawford, a player who has been a stalwart at shortstop for the San Francisco Giants, helped them win World Series in 2012 and 2014, and he comes from a line of Giants fans. His parents,
yeah, Korean corn dog might taste just like BTS, you know.
Time growing up.
You don't like hot dogs? You like BTS though. What do you think Jin eats?
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Jansen on to first, and Crawford is set down.
I don't know. Korean hot dog, to be honest, does not taste like a hot dog.
Up here. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory.
Get over there and catch that. Processed food. I'm sure hot dogs aren't great for you, but I swear, of that hot Korean hot dog, that this much of it was hot dog. You have good news. Well, that's great that you have good news. What's up, Yod?
Back now in Toronto.
Where have I been? I answered your question. I went to Seattle on YouTube. I started putting shorts up for the Seattle trip. Gonna be some food in there. There's some food that's in Discord, and then some food that's gonna be in
big one for him now as he looks
on YouTube.
Amazing hitting streak going.
Went to like some fancy meals for seafood, and I went to Burger King and had a Spider-Verse burger.
Oh, now this is blasted way back there.
And a bunch of other places. There we go. We got a home run.
Brandon Belt goes deep, and they add to the lead.
You do not want to know what the good news is? Are you asking me if I do not want? I mean, I just kind of, just in case you don't want to say, I don't want to try to, you know, force you to say something that you don't want to say. I don't know. So, you know, I don't pressure you. I mean, you're going to tell me if you want to tell me. I mean, the good news might be that I'm back. I don't know. Do you want to know it? Well, if you want to tell, you can certainly tell it.
That one is absolutely belted. Pulls it in.
I don't want, if it's very personal for you, I don't want to, you know, force you to say anything. So, it's up to you.
to get a knock
Up to you. If you're comfortable saying what your good news is, then go ahead.
Last night,
If you're not,
another hit as well.
then, you know, feel free to not necessarily put it there.
Fouled off. He was late.
Is your good news that you're going to a baseball game in Toronto?
That'd
be pretty cool.
Francisco, and that can help you become an A's fan a lot faster because it gets awfully chilly in San Fran.
San Francisco.
Swing and a base hit. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
Is your good news that you went to a BTS concert?
That makes it a 15-game hitting streak, and there's some buzz about it now, Singing.
Your good news that you met Bo Bichette?
Say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything it seems he's hitting hard. As hot as he is,
I assume that you wouldn't bring it up if you were not okay with saying it, though. So, I mean, good to hear what your good news is, certainly. That's a good drop right there, right into the gap.
So first and second, now one out. Well, that's going to keep the streak going.
There we go. 42-game streak. Sweet.
I can't even imagine the pressure he's under.
Is the good news that you're watching Maverick?
From everyone, not just the media, but just anybody he comes across. And so
Maverick likes it when you watch him.
Keep on getting the knocks, just remarkable. And I know he's trying to just win ball games, but honestly,
I watched
arguably bigger than the team right now.
I can't remember the name of the movie now. The Tenemans? Is there a movie called The Tenemans?
And the 0-1. That one lifted to left. Peterson really on his horse for this one. No trouble.
Ah, crap, he got me.
Away for the out. Yeah, there's two away.
They had their baby on Monday. Well, congratulations to them.
So first
I guess that is good news.
Now it's going to be Bo Bichette. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
Bo Bichette. They going to name the baby Bo?
He swings and
They should name the baby Bo Bichette. I recommend that for a name. That'd be kind of a cool name.
Comes from pretty good baseball family. His dad Dante played for California, Milwaukee, Colorado.
Ooh, good hit.
High and deep, way back there, and it one-hops the wall.
Should be able to get a couple in.
To score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there.
Why did I go to Seattle? I watched some baseball games. I watched the New York Yankees play. And I watched Pittsburgh Pirates play and the Seattle Mariners. And I was going to go to a water park, but I went there and it was closed. It was open only on the weekend, I guess. Kind of lame. I thought it'd be open.
Whips it in quickly, and that's good enough to
Not hearing. Well, you should have turned it up before you asked your questions.
That ups his hitting streak to
How's the sound for you, Stephanie? Is it the typical Maverick is not turned on his volume properly, or is there actually a sound problem? Looks like my gauge is moving pretty good. It's up in the yellow, which means it's probably higher than it should be.
Yastrzemski settles underneath it, and the inning.
Oh, they named it after Greg Maddux. Nice.
3 runs, 5 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded.
He voted sometimes.
The top of the third. It's the Blue
Really? I would have thought you'd try everything at least once.
On to the third inning.
It's bad. Well, there you go. I guess you need some new earbuds or something, eh?
Hitting 7th in today's lineup, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
Good day, I'm right in your ear. Oh, nice ear, buddy. Why don't you ever clean this thing, eh?
You voted yes.
You are our guest.
On the ground, and that chance handled. The flip to the pitcher cover.
Got him.
And one away.
Maverick, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. To be honest, I thought I stick with what I know. It would be what you'd choose, Stephanie.
Estrada starting up the
Whenever I asked you if you tried this or tried that, or whether you would try this or try that, usually you say no.
And first offering is fouled off.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500+ home runs, 3,000+ hits, and a triple crown.
One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
There we go.
At the belt and fires. And that's how
It's
a good take.
You voted sometimes?
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up.
You usually say yes.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what.
Like, let's try something here for the people that say yes, you would try anything at least once. Would you try eating bull's testicles?
6 feet 2 inches. 240 pounds.
Because that is something you can't eat. Apparently, it's quite a lot of energy in it.
Foul ball.
Good for diets. What do they call those things? Oh, cow pearls? I can't remember.
Swing at a bouncer.
Gross. You know it's true. You know people eat that stuff.
They're down 4-0.
People eat all sorts. There's like you can eat. Didn't you ever watch Fear Factor, Esta? Well, and they ate like they ate dicks and they ate testicles and they ate all sorts of weird things.
Track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Oh, he bounced off him. My guy should make it. Eat what? I said bull's testicles. You know, the nutsack of the bull. You know, the balls of the ball.
Pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean,
you changed your vote to no. Are you saying you wouldn't eat bull's testicles?
And now Brandon Belt, and it finds its way through for a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
It's a brave person to try anything at least once. What about blowfish? Would you eat blowfish? Those things are like, if prepared wrong, it kills you.
With how hard he hit it.
Roll to short, could be 2.
Double crap.
Toss to second, and that's 2.
You got 2 outs on me. You watched Fear Factor? Isn't that too classic for you, Maverick?
Starts the double play. It's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
So 2 down now.
You won't eat blowfish? What about haggis? Would you eat haggis? Like if you went to Scotland, would you try haggis? That's like sheep's intestines. It's supposed to be quite popular over in Scotland.
They lead 4-0.
You know, you want to know where I sat in my games? I sat, you see where the bench is there? Like the Blue Jay symbol? I sat behind that on one of them. And on the other game, I sat about 14 rows up from behind the batters. I'll have some pictures and stuff on YouTube eventually.
Back to work. Swing and a tapper.
Oh crap.
No play, that's an infield single.
It was a healthy cut, but
I messed up there.
He got just enough of the ball to put it in.
You want to try bull's testicles?
Tough play for the defense.
Eric?
Kind of a swinging bunt.
I'm sure they're delicious. What about eyeballs?
He's 0 for 1.
You eat an eyeball? There's like some places where the eyeball is like an honor to get the eyeball. You changed it to no? Oh, come on, Nesta. I think you're sometimes you might go out of your comfort zone kind of person, aren't you?
Up the middle. Over to Merrifield, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. Throw to first, but he
BMSL maybe.
Keeping the ball out of the air lets the defense.
What's BMSL?
Good execution.
And now Jack Peterson struck out looking at his first at bat.
You love fish eyes or fish eyes and brains? Oh, you'll change it sometimes. Isn't that what about like stuff like
Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
What about stuff like, you know, escargot and stuff like that, like, you know,
was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Isn't escargot, isn't that eggs or is that the snails?
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. Over to Bichette.
There we go.
Play, and that's the inning. One hit in the inning.
Which one's which? Escargot, snails you have in Greece? Yeah, so you're definitely a sometimes person, I think. I can't see Stephanie trying eyeballs and fish eggs and snails. Which one is fish eggs? That's pretty popular too.
Safe at first as they can't make the play.
You always see that Trek Trendy guy. He loves that stuff.
Here's Kiermaier now.
Pretty amazing going way back.
Yeah, with the baseball game, I had one of the big giant pretzels. Those are so good, but they're very salty.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a good job of
big soft pretzel.
On the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're putting together strong at bats with good contact and
oh crap! Right in there.
That's a lot of ground ball base hits.
Why did I go? I told you why. I went to baseball games. Brian has a question. What's your question, Brian?
Next for Toronto, Bo Bichette.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
I went to watch some baseball. Yankees, Pirates, Mariners.
Out towards left center. And that one hops the
We can get an extra base out of that.
He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order.
Can someone please cash at me? They don't have cash up in Canada. So you're asking in the wrong stream, to be honest. Yeah, you want to get an American stream because, you know, there's more Americans there, you know. Cash App's not even available here.
With one out, and the batter is George Springer.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
You know, I'm playing the Blue Jays. If that didn't give you a hint, you know. The start of your new job. Well, you're still looking in the wrong area. Go to, you know, Captain America stream or something like that. Somebody that has America in their name. With Canadian flags and stuff everywhere. Not gonna work. People are gonna random. They don't even cash app me. Yeah. Wrong place.
New arm for the Giants, Jacob Junis.
Although hopefully you watch a commercial or something here while you're here. You don't have Cash App there either? Yeah, no, it's not in Canada. They don't have that here. That's an America thing.
And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, I don't know why they aren't in Canada. You think they would go into Canada too, though, at least. I mean, our proximity. Although there's a lot of little differences between Canada and the States, though. Congratulations on your new job, though, Brian. What about PayPal? It works different, though. You know, technically $5 is like $10. So, you know, it's probably not good etiquette to go around begging for money on the internet. Just go ask somebody in line there for $5. You know, you're bound to get more luck. You know, if they see your face, you're more likely to maybe give you a hand. You know.
And fouled off.
But yeah, you know, if you came to Canada, your $5 would be worth about $10 here. Well, technically, he's not just asking me, but I mean, you know, if somebody has some money to Cash App, they should buy me a sandwich.
It's 9-0.
You know, I got to pay off that trip to Seattle now. Maverick wants... Well, now look what you started, Brian. Maverick wants $5 too. Yeah, no, that's why you want to hit the American ones, because, you know, their money is worth the same.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Brandon Bell.
I think I have to update... Yeah, but the point is to hit home runs. Oh!
Steps on first for the out.
I'm having a good game, though, too. Can someone lend... Yeah, I'm sure we'll get it back from you, Maverick.
It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
Oh, there we go to the opening. My team's just on fire, too. And if anybody had $5 here, they'd be hitting that subscribe button and subscribing to my channel to give me the subscription.
Anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks,
you know, feel free to subscribe. It doesn't get you anything really, but you know, it is a way to support the channel. And if you subscribe over computer versus the phone, I get the whole $5.
That one's back. And forget it.
You got a home run! Nice.
He crushes that one to center field. Home run number 4.
You know, the Blue Jays beat a team the other day 20-1. So I mean, this score is completely legit.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Legit, man. $5 is a lot there. How much is $5? You suck, though? Oh, I was just about to Cash App you $5, and now you're saying I suck. Kidding, I wasn't going to Cash App you. It doesn't exist in Canada.
Here's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Well, you're up to baseball? Why not? Kind of fun. I like hitting home runs and stuff.
And that's going to roll to the wall.
Maybe I can go to second base there.
And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive.
Well, you weren't talking to me. You're into basketball. Well, maybe one day I'll try basketball.
For most hitters.
You're watching Denver versus Miami? Oh, you're talking to Maverick.
In the air, left field.
Oh, nice. Right in the line there.
Throws to second.
Oh, they're going to get my guy.
The tag, and they cut him down going for 2. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here.
Look at that. We got 12.
Working in this inning. Not once, but twice. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Baseball is fun in an aspect that I
And
can
welcome back. We go to the top
fairly
of the fifth.
easily
Now it's the
chat
right fielder,
with
Mitch
people.
Haniger.
You are our
Like
guest.
Scotty.
Out towards right center field, and that is Springer. And puts the
Thank
squeeze
you
on
for
that.
liking,
One
Scotty.
down.
Much appreciated. Why me?
Here's Brandon Crawford.
You had to pick
Now
somebody.
his first time up. You know, Chris, Brandon Crawford made his big league debut May 27th.
There's some games actually that was really close.
Milwaukee.
A lot of them are runaways.
Big league debut.
No, one thing I've always admired about him is his ability to handle
But, you know,
handed pitching.
fun hitting
Sees
home
the big
runs.
part of the field and just has a nice
Basketball is more
stays in
popular.
the zone a long time.
I don't know if that's the case, to be honest, but
See more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen
if we were looking at salaries, I think baseball
all game long.
has the biggest salaries. You know that one of the guys I watched play baseball this when I was gone there was a guy that makes $360 million. Like his contract, $360 million American.
You're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The 1-2. And a ball evens the count.
I mean, basketball, you know, is popular too, but
For the K.
it's not. I don't know. This is America's game, really.
You are our guest.
Donald, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. I don't think people get as pumped up in North America about basketball as they do baseball. And football probably too.
Swings through that one.
They probably like it better than hockey though.
80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That one's in there, and the count is 0-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even
Back football game 2 months. Nice.
And that'll do it.
I think the key.
Yeah, I was just at the couple of major league games.
Like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk.
How in the heck do I have Blue Jays playing so well? I don't know. They played really good against Tampa in the one game, 20-1 in the one game. It's like mid-June, I think, is when the update is.
Back here at Rogers Center, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette.
Which is more popular?
The wind of the pitch.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that baseball or football is more popular in the States?
To his right, makes a
He caught it.
catch. And there's one
I mean, you know,
He was all over that first pitch.
when I was at the baseball games there,
Man, this guy was
they were
ready to
pretty
hit.
full.
Now at the plate, George Springer.
And it is a very popular sport.
And a foul ball.
Do you think baseball is more popular?
George Springer, a Connecticut native, in fact.
Like
college
soccer
ball.
is more popular worldwide.
Astros in 2011, and he
But,
helped lead the Astros to the World Series in 2017.
Where I'm from Canada, if you
0-2
Canadian
now.
flags didn't give it away. British
Ground
Columbia.
ball left side.
Oh, he got it.
What a stop
Bugger.
to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Great cat like
Football here. When you say football, Ested, are you referring to
fires with that rocket arm
like
all the way across
football
the-
America style, or are you talking about soccer? You know, like,
2 out, space is empty. Vladimir
because that's the
Guerrero
trick. You know,
Jr.
some countries refer to it.
Out to short, Crawford. Gathers and throws to first. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Down in order, go the Blue Jays.
Oh, you're talking about the American style.
Count of 12-0.
Definitely thinks basketball is more popular, but I don't think it is.
Now it's J.D. Davis.
There's a lot of people are Canadian that come watch this channel, but there's some Americans, some Canadians, some Australians, Philippines. Your phone 100%.
The right-hander back to work.
Well, these Giants, just lacking
Alexa, what is the most popular pro sport?
a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
So, according to Alexa, soccer is the most popular sport. Alexa, what is the second most popular pro sport?
He's had him eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Alexa, stop.
Hit hard, that gets through.
Alexa, stop. Holy crap, shut up.
Only 2 hits allowed.
Alexa, stop.
So I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much.
To me, baseball is better live than football. You like to be home during football season.
The next to hit, struck out swinging.
It was like trying to sell me something, you know? I wanted it to answer a question, not tell me to set up stuff on Amazon America. In Canada, they have a Canadian Football League as well that people like to watch, but NFL is definitely more popular.
Looked off balance that time.
You know what? I walked right by the Amazon Go store. Amazon is huge in Seattle. And in the Amazon Go store, you don't need to... There's no workers. You can just pick up what you want and leave, and it charges you automatically. They had one in the baseball stadium, too, where you can just pick up whatever you wanted and leave.
Davis gets his lead at first with nobody out.
It's all like automated. There's a lot of tech giants there, like in Seattle. There's like Google, Microsoft.
His bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Popped up.
Amazon.
The catch, and there's one.
I saw from a distance the headquarters for Expedia. Can you steal? No, because it knows what you're taking. It's got cameras everywhere in there.
This is Joey Bart.
So it just automatically charges your Amazon account. You can't get in there without your Amazon account.
In there for strike one.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard.
You don't want to try stealing at those kind of things. You'll get banned.
Appeal to first, and he went around according to Clyde Washington.
For sure.
Bounce to the right, and foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
No, you can't use my Amazon account. Especially there, man. I pay like 40% more because I'm Canadian.
Austin Slater stands in. Slater goes 6'1", 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 8th round.
Amazon was going to do a walkout there.
And first
I was right by the Amazon Globes, and they're going to do a walkout. I think yesterday, because they want to have more work from home.
And there's a foul ball.
I'm not a rich kid, I'm afraid.
He goes down looking. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Blue Jays 12 and the Giants nothing.
And believe me, I wouldn't be letting anybody that just shows up once in a month.
A 6'2" righty, 32 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick.
Getting anything out of me.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
But I didn't purchase anything in Amazon.
Brandon Bell next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered here in this one.
The call is not a kid. I'm not rich either.
Game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one.
Dude, when you watch a commercial and I get 2 cents, I'm happy as can be.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Haniger ranging.
That going out? Out of there!
He blasts one out to right. His second home run of the game. It's 14-0. Singy,
I'm not even semi-rich. These baseball players, these games based on, those guys are rich.
Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically.
Look at that.
Johnny Brebbia on the pitch here. He's being eased into the game here with the bases.
I also live in British Columbia, Maverick. You know how expensive it is to live in British Columbia?
And here is Matt Chapman.
He's out of here. Back-to-back jacks.
Back there. That one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His 49th home run of the season. It's 15-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho.
We've already established that before. We're talking about cost of living is incredible in here. BC. How's the wildfires? It's not bad around here. The fires were up north and in Alberta.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Whit Merrifield. Merrifield, multi-time All-Star, a career batting average.
Maverick is sad. He's hoping that I'd be rich.
Runs over his last 10 games. He dives, but he can't.
He got it bounced off his face.
He decides to hold on to it, and they don't get an out on the play.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That pretty much split the zone down the middle.
Although I'll tell you one thing, when I went down to the States, gas is sure cheap there compared to here.
Now the number 2 hitter, Kevin Kiermaier. Line drive, caught. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play.
Yikes, that ball was scorched.
Guy caught it directly.
Missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
That's hard hit on the line. Peterson.
Right to him, too.
And that'll do it. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. We're through 6 full. You're dialed into the show.
This is the close one, eh?
Number 7. Now it's the DH, Luis Gonzalez.
Come on, Maverick, watch some more commercials. And tell me what they advertised to you, because I would be wondering what they'd advertise to you.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Late with the swing there.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Got him. You know, it's funny, the pitches that I watched in real life, they're at like 90 pitches before the 5th inning.
ground to third. Tosses across to first. Two up.
What's my guy at?
Now batting, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
And up next for the Giants, Mitch Haniger.
62.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome. It seems like within the third or fourth
62 in the
pitch,
seventh.
just about every at bat.
Denver Nuggets won game 1. Nice.
Swings and misses. That's strike one.
Well, as good as
Well, that's
things can be,
probably pretty good, isn't it? Aren't you cheering for LA or something?
Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Here's your one. And that's in there at the knees.
He's got a big soft pretzel. I had a soft pretzel at the game.
0-2 now. Gets a piece and stays.
I bought 2 hot dogs, 2 soft pretzels, and a little tiny bag of popcorn. It cost me 36 American.
Next pitch is
Holy
outside.
crap.
Gonna count 1-2.
Well, you're not a fan when they lose?
2 down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get
And
jammed on something off speed like that.
the beers are like
Next
$14 each too.
Jansen drifts towards it. That is the inning.
Tried the
Go down quietly. Start the bus.
Corona
They're down 15-0.
seltzer. That's pretty good, actually. Oh, the Denver Nuggets won, so now you're going with them.
Springer. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
Who do you think's gonna win between Florida and Vegas for hockey?
The way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Well, Singy, he is locked in.
Did you watch the new Into the Spider-Verse movie?
The game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step.
I tried the Spider-Verse burger at Burger King. I'll put a picture of it on YouTube eventually.
Jr. Next up for the Blue Jays. Bounce to the left side, and it goes just foul.
You haven't got any ads since the beginning. Oh,
Doing a good job of putting the ball
that's
into
weird.
play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's
You want to go to Vegas to play casino? They don't let you in until you're 18 there.
The catcher, number 9.
You can't drink until you're 21.
Now it's Jansen to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Can you see my sunburn? I got sunburned. Oh,
Next
crap.
pitch has popped up. 2 down.
Now batting,
Not showing yet. Oh.
hitter, Brandon.
Yeah, I watched the Fablemans
Brandon Bell getting
movie. Have you seen that one? That movie directed by Steven Spielberg. Quote, essentially Steven Spielberg's story.
ripped on a line. No
Oh, he
trouble
caught
here,
it.
puts it away for the out. And that is that. One left for Toronto as they can't.
You can
add
see
to
my
their
reddish face.
17-0
Oh.
lead.
Are you gonna watch The Machine?
We go to the
You
eighth,
are
and
our
bring up
guest.
Brandon Crawford.
Catherine, thank you for liking. Much appreciated.
Brandon Crawford, a kid who grew up a Giants fan. His dad had season tickets at Candlestick Park, and then at, what was it initially, Pac Bell Park. Fought off foul. Strike 2, Manoah. Into his 8th inning of work.
How'd you get sunburned? Well, when you're watching baseball, you're outside.
Gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Chapman makes the play, and there's one down. Pitch count in great shape. It seems.
See how they're like when you look at the game here, they're in a baseball diamond. There's no roof.
3 pitches last time.
And there's the strike.
So on the Yankees game, if you look, you see where the audience is there behind the batter. If you went up about 15 rows, if you went about 15 rows, that's where I sat one of the games. And then on the other game, I was on like the third base line behind where the dugout is, about, I don't know, 10 rows up. I was fairly low in both of the games. In your Disney Dreamlight, you got Stitch and Minnie. Nice. Oh, I didn't bring an umbrella.
Left-hand hitter waits.
I also went on a boat tour, which was outside too. I went to the Locks, it's called.
Next offering is.
I'll have some videos on YouTube for that eventually. I put one up a day. If you want to see what the Canada-US border looks like, I put a short of that on YouTube today. And I also put Esta's sign photo in Discord. That one didn't make the short. Did I sweat a lot? Not really, no, I wouldn't say, although I walked quite a bit because, you know, you're doing different things, but they probably sweat a bit when you're walking around, you know.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed.
What subject on YouTube? It's on my page.
And a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
The title of my, I don't know, just go to my YouTube page later and go look at most recent videos and you'll see it. There's all the New Orleans food pictures on there and all the other stuff you probably have been missing. Made a whole video just food in New Orleans. As well as some of the things I looked at and saw there.
Back to work.
All right, is this one out of the park? Yes or no? Yes, if you think it's out of the park, home run. No, if you think it's staying in the park. I'll give you 10 seconds to vote. 10, 9, 8. Stephanie thinks it's out of the park. 7, 6. Esther thinks it's out of the park. 5, 4. Maverick thinks it's not out of the park. 3, 2, 1. Well, let's see who's correct.
Worm burner into the outfield.
Maverick is correct. It was a worm burner. You know why it's called a worm burner? Because it goes along the ground. And, you know, if there's any worms, they would get burned by the ball.
Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. And first offering is
That one's a foul ball. It's on the left side of that pole.
The pitch. Hard grounder in
There we go.
for a knock.
Why is it hot? No, they just because the ball's moving so quickly.
First and second now.
The ball's moving 90 miles an hour.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out.
So it would hurt a worm.
Didn't get under it like he would have liked.
I don't know if they literally get burned.
Digging in, Whit Merrifield. That one down the line.
Oh, they're down the line.
That's just foul. Chapman over at second. Varsho on at first with nobody out.
That one's a good spot.
Base hit. Oh, look at the stop. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a
There we go. We got another guy in.
He ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Scott Alexander.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard,
New pitcher.
He has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So up next for Toronto, Kevin Kiermaier.
That was a good hit. Might catch it. Oh no, he doesn't. Didn't.
Bangs off the wall, and he's in safely at third. And a run comes in to score.
How many days did I watch baseball? I watched 2 days of baseball. I watched Pirates versus Mariners, and I watched the Yankees versus the Mariners. How much is the ticket? Tickets can range depending on what seat you get.
That one drilled left field.
So
One run is in, bangs off the wall. And in to score the runner from second.
if you got a seat on the third deck, you know, see where I'm batting? They're up above the sign where the highest seats are. Those might be $10. And if you got a seat right behind the batter, which are diamond seats, those ones might be a couple $1,000s.
To the left side, but it is well fouled.
Who won? Well, Pittsburgh Pirates versus Mariners. The Mariners won in ninth with what's called a walk-off, which means they got a home run in extra innings. That was very exciting. And on Pittsburgh, or not on the Yankees, the game I watched, the Yankees won. Because Judge, the guy that makes $360 million for a 9-year contract, he got 2 home runs and he did a sensational catch.
Hammer, base hit.
So, you want a closer seat? Well, it depends what view you want, right? Because the thing is that if you want to catch a ball or something like that, you know, you might want to be on the end, right? You know, like some of those balls, you know, if you catch somebody's cycle ball, then, you know, that ball might be worth $100,000. And you're not going to catch a cycle ball if you're close. See, like right there, somewhere in that area.
Comes across and they extend their lead. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Well done, drives in the run. He really let that ball travel on the
You heard the Yankees before? They're good. They're a well-paid team, that's for sure.
Rip that one down the line for the double.
And now the DH, Brandon Bell. This one in the air, center field.
Gotta catch that one.
Sized up. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. Now a relay to third. Not in time.
We got one in.
As a run scores.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Luke Jackson.
Can I bring the ball home? If you can, you can. Although, you know, the fans might try to convince you to give it to a kid. But yeah, if you get a cycle ball, you know, the team will trade you a bunch of stuff for it, or you could sell it. Not all balls are going to be worth that much, but if it's a special ball. Some sort of record-breaking ball.
Chapman gets a piece there.
Like that one went into the audience. Somebody would catch that and they get to keep the ball. There's lots of balls that go into the crowd, actually.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. And that one's good.
Out of here! Look at that one up to the up to the deck there.
He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 23-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Sometimes they even throw their baseball bat into the crowd by accident. You know, they're swinging it so hard and it slips out of their hand. You got to pay attention because there's a lot. One ball almost hit me, actually. One ball came down and landed by my feet. And it actually bounced off the back of my foot. But the guy behind me got the ball. That wasn't fast enough to grab it.
In plenty of time to first. That's the third out. Inning over.
And that was when I was over by the third base.
Looks like he's heading back out.
There's nets and stuff too, but it goes over the net.
All set to start the ninth in this one. And digging in
79 pitches, the ninth inning. We should be okay.
The pitch. On the ground to third. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
But yeah, there's one. I saw a video of a guy. He caught this player's first cycle, which means that they hit a home run, hit a single, a double, and a triple in the same game. And so the team would have wanted it. And then the crowd was chanting at the guy to give it to the kid, you know, because there was a kid nearby. The guy.
It's softly on the ground left side.
And so he finally gave in, gave it to the kid, and then the kid threw it back onto the field. So the team didn't even have to trade for that ball. And that ball probably would have got 50 grand or 100 grand for it. Season tickets, a bunch of stuff or whatever, but he traded to a private dealer, he would have probably got some money.
Towards first, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. And 2 as he waves at that one.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
So the kid didn't even keep it because she could have got a bunch of stuff for it too.
Throw to first, ball game. And the Blue Jays take the first 2 games of this series.
Terrific job.
There we go. We got him. Yard with the ball.
With this pitch count, got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
Well, this one ends in a blowout for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding.
That was a close one, 23-0.
I'm John Shambi.
The Blue Jays won against the Tampa Bay Rays 21-1 last week. So it's not even as bad of a ridiculous score as one would think. That's how it goes sometimes. 10 to 12 points is not unheard of. 20 is not unheard of. Some games are close, some are not. Didn't even have to go to the 9th. My team. View today's games, organization games. Play game, yes. Gosman. No subs. They're all hot.
From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, Welcome to Rogers Center, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now, and towing the slab in this one, Kevin Gausman. Safe to say he's pretty stingy, Chris.
Indeed, his walks and hits per innings pitched is ridiculously good. I mean, when you look at the rest of the league, this guy never works out of the stretch. He's always in his windup, probably feeling pretty comfortable, getting the baseball going right after hitters, limiting hard contact, and having good defensive work behind him.
Tyro Estrada, the batter down.
There we go. Start off with a strike.
The 0-1. Now 1-1.
Well, second pitch of this game and already getting squeezed a little bit.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Guerrero makes the grab, one away.
You got it.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
And next is the designated hitter, Luis Gonzalez. There's the strike. Gausman, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
Yeah, those lower seats there, like where the people are above the front people, the lowest seats, that's a clubhouse probably that they have there. Those are probably diamond seats. Those ones are fairly expensive because they serve you and there's all the drinks and food you want too.
That is strike two. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Two quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
So Jock Peterson is the guy to watch out for.
Now the 0-1. And a foul ball. Kevin Gausman hails from Colorado, but he played his college ball at LSU. He was the 4th overall pick in the 2012 draft, made his debut at 22 years old in 2013, and he has gotten himself through a lot. The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Yeah, and coming through the minor leagues, he was expected to be the #1 starter for the Baltimore Orioles and never quite lived up to that billing, but continued to fight ups and downs, persevered, and after 2 free agent deals, he finally...
Man, this guy's making me throw a lot.
Another 1-2. Got him swinging.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell.
Although I have to say, you know, having gone to a real game here recently, I think there's a lot of cheering that they're missing out on, you know? Like, every time they throw a strike, basically, they cheered.
Now the starting pitcher in this one, Sean Manaea, and singing it's unique.
And then when there's 2 strikes, the team often pulled out a chant thing, two strike chant. So I assume that's universal.
Let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up.
Ah, crap.
For a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Crawford throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
The second baseman, Santiago.
Santiago Espinal next up for the Blue Jays. Shoots a line drive single into right center, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Bo Bichette up to the dish. A big game for him last night. He had 4 hits in that one. Hard hit, left field.
Nice, another gap.
And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
So first and second with one man gone, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. One of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And first offering is fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Espinal on second. Bichette over at first with 1 away.
All right. Is that a home run or not? Say yes if you think Springer knocked it out of the park. No if you think he did not. You have 10 seconds to vote. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Stephanie thinks it's going out. 3, 2, 1. If you're correct. Oh, Esther says no. One of you is right and one of you is wrong. So let's see who's right and who's wrong.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's
out of here. So Stephanie's correct in that case.
George Springer takes him deep. His 71st home run of the season. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 3-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now.
Ringer dinger.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Those balls really bounce too when they get into the crowd. Oh crap, right to him.
Slings to first, and Guerrero is set down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. Swings.
That sounded pretty solid.
Left center. Hits the fence. Relay throw to second, but he's in there easily.
Double.
And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. And that one hammered.
That's pretty solid. Is it out?
Yastrzemski going back some more.
Out of here!
Matt Chapman hits one out. His 51st home run of the year. It's 5-0.
To see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long, but he's got to find a way to shake it
Yeah,
off.
first inning, no doubt. Ripping him apart.
You could throw up a bunch
Ripping him a new butthole, man.
Left-hand batter waits. Bounce to the right side.
That guy's got me.
Sends it to Flores. inning over. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the show, Canada. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Now
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep.
They also all have their own song that they pick when they step up to bat. I have music off, so I don't think it recreates that, but they would be their own licensed song.
He likes the 5-0 lead and the run support, but he's sat around a lot since warming up in the pen, and you'd hate to see a guy not have his rhythm to go out there and have a great start.
Swung on, popped up left side. Reaches for it, but
he didn't get it. Crap.
That's out to center field. Kiermaier moving under it. And there's one away.
That is it. The shortstop.
Here's Crawford now. Open stance on that left side. 0 for 6 in the series so far. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. 2 down.
Batting 6. The center fielder, number 5.
Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Yastrzemski.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Chapman on the move towards foul ground. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And here it comes. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
No heater for him.
Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here at the ballpark, here's Kevin Kiermaier. We talk about.
All right, it's Kevin's time to shine.
He has it, but pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris. It's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. The wind of the pitch. Smoked around.
Caught him.
Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
Popped up.
That's no good either.
Estrada under it. And it's caught for the out.
Oh.
The batter, number 5. Second baseman, Santiago.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Line drive, base hit. So the inning is still alive with Bo Bichette coming to the dish. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
2 outs, runner at first. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
The 2-hole hitter showing so much versatility, understanding the situation, gets on base with 2 out to bring possibly the best hitters in this lineup up to the plate in this inning.
On a line,
nice
hit. Espinal around second, headed for third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already.
They're talking about the cycle there.
Kapler to the mound, and he's going to take the baseball from his starter. That's it for Sean Manaea, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Anthony DeSclafani into the game.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
So 2 down. Here's George Springer. He's already homered in this one. That's towards center. Makes the play.
Ah, you got it. Crap.
3. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they hold a 5-0 lead. New inning getting started, and digging in for San Francisco, J.D. Davis. Gosman back to work. Davis hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2014. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. And that's in there for strike 1. Flores getting to start at first, 31 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games.
He's a bit hot.
And the pitch. That one outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Add.
Swing and a miss. Next offering misses, and the count is 2-2.
What was the ad?
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Good that you're getting some ads finally, eh?
Strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Roberto Perez at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Perez goes 5 feet 11 inches, 220 pounds, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Puerto Rico doesn't just produce baseball talent, it produces Hall of Fame talent.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. It's 5-0.
Some car. Oh, guess they figure you need a car.
As we go to the last of the 3rd. Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The Y to kick the pitch. Now fly ball to right center. Yastrzemski drops steps, heads back on it. Puts it away for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Doubled in his first AB. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And that one lifted in the air, center field.
Oh,
That's
pop flies.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Matt Chapman.
2 outs, base is empty. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Can't glove it cleanly.
Bounced off his glove. You know, having had those soft pretzels in the baseball game, they're not that flexible where you'd be able to wave them around like that. They would break in half trying to clap.
On the move to his right, and that one hops the wall. The throw is wild and it gets away, and he'll make it around to third on the throwing error.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Here's Kiermaier now. Dives and he can't hang on. And he beats it. He's safe.
God there.
They're looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So the lineup flips over. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. There's a sense of anticipation in the ballpark as everyone waits to see if he can inch closer to the consecutive game hitting streak. Peterson makes the grab.
They got him.
And that is that. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to inning number 4. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Giants nothing. Back here at Rogers Center, John
You are our guest.
Access Gaming, thank you for liking. Much appreciated.
And he deals. Foul ball there.
Well, these Giants just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Hauls it in for the out.
Up next for the Giants.
Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Gonzalez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
There's a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. The Giants yet to pick up a hit here. And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
All right, let's see if we get some more strikes.
Peterson now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Guerrero settles under this one.
Can get it.
Two outs. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Giants down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0.
Backwards K is when they strike out by looking at it rather than swinging at it.
Welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And now for the Jays, Santiago Espinal. The wind and the pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Yastrzemski pulls that one down, and there's one away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Alexa, what do you have to do to get a Golden Glove?
Blue Jays. This one grounded to Davis.
Alexa, stop.
Is retired.
BRB.
Now
Alexa, what do you have to do to get a Golden Glove in baseball?
And the batter is George Springer. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average.
Oh, it's minimum field errors.
Bounced out to short.
Well, my team barely makes any field errors.
Moves it to first. That's out number 3. Blue Jays go down in order, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now batting Mitch Haniger.
The right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Here comes a pitch. And downstairs.
Well, these Giants just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
And now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
To the right side. Sneaks through. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Darn it.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
1 down. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. Gausman throws over, and he's back in standing. That's in for a strike. Crawford, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That's a little bit low.
1-1.
On the ground, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1.
I don't know why he didn't hold B there. That was weird.
Man at first. And up next for San Francisco, J.D. Davis.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Bichette whips it to first. 3rd out. 1 left for San Francisco. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back now in Toronto. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a pitch. That one hammered center field. Yastrzemski going back some more. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Darn it.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Ripped to short. High throw to first, and he can't reach it.
Oh, he missed.
That's a dangerous throw for the first baseman and try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one. So it's great nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
Now it's Matt Chapman. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
2 on with 1 out. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Next pitch is popped up.
Ah, crap.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, Kevin.
So first and
Kiermaier.
second with 2 outs. Kevin Kiermaier next up for the Blue Jays. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Kirk coming home. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Whit Merrifield next up for the Blue Jays. And that one is lifted in the air. Base hit and a run in to score. Yastrzemski throws to second, and he's out, trying for 2.
Ah, crap.
That ends the inning, but 2 runs do score. So they get 3 runs, 3 hits, an error, and no one left. We're through 5. Jays 9 and the Giants nothing. All set for the top of the 6th. And here's the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. That's in for a strike at 95.
That's a strike.
1-1.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Perez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Now, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Tyro Estrada now at the plate.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Strike 2.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying
You're back.
Defense, an immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. Welcome back.
Got an immaculate inning there.
New pitcher on here, Jacob Junis.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
And now for the Jays, Santiago Espinal. And the pitch. Slapped foul.
Oh,
Junis in his 6th season, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Line drive, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Throw is high and over his head. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So a man aboard. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Liner.
Nice.
Not there. Okay, how about here? Ooh, that feels good.
It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Timothy, thank you for sharing. Much appreciated.
You are
And
our
liking.
guest.
Thank you so
Stepping in
much.
The long ball threat, George Springer. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And
Almost hit that guy.
ball.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
The pitch. This to third.
Right to him. Crap.
Throws to first. One away. Bottom of the sixth.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
2 on with 1 out. And next for Toronto.
Let's see if we can
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
get up into the double digits with a home run here.
Flied out to the warning track.
Line drive to short and caught.
Right to him.
What you do about those as a hitter, even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Wow, that's crappy.
Alejandro Kirk.
You missed Maverick. He was here earlier.
Defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And that one pulled foul.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders.
Welcome back.
As well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory.
There we go. We got one in.
Get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them.
Maybe an extra.
Not in time. He's safe. And they put the
Just barely made it there.
Third out inning over. So it's 1
Oh, he did get him.
3
Crap.
hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 10.
Thought
and
he
the Giants
got
9.
past him.
Back here at the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Luis Gonzalez.
I went to a couple baseball games in real life, Timothy.
And the right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Now I can compare the differences,
Belton fires. Popped up. Bichette makes the grab.
There's a lot of that. A lot of catching balls.
Here's Jack Peterson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
He didn't really complain about things. He said he wondered where I was.
And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes,
Wanted me to send him money.
You got to be ready to hit. Now that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Mitch
Didn't
Haniger
actually mention
next
movies a
strike
lot
to
this
hit.
time.
Haniger having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Righty to the plate. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Whips it across, and they take care of Haniger for the out. Out number 3. Giants are down 1-2-3. Not looking good. They're down 10-0.
We got him. That happens in real life. The 7th inning stretch.
Now the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Because it was like Veterans Day or Memorial Day, there was some extra veteran kind of stuff.
The pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Peterson makes the grab.
The left fielder, number 25.
Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. Swings across.
I think that one's out of here.
Way back and gone. He made him pay for that one, and they add to their lead. It's 11-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
So 1 out, nobody on. So up next for Toronto, Kevin Kiermaier. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Yastrzemski moving back for this one. Makes the
I got it.
And there are 2 down.
Designated hitter, Whit
So now here's the DH, Whit Merrifield. On the ground to the left. Davis with the throw to first. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. 8th inning coming up. Back after this on the show.
It looks like I might be able to sweep these Giants.
Back here at Rogers Center, we're at the top of the 8th, and digging in for San Francisco, Brandon Crawford. The pitch. And a strike. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff, and this one
Got him.
really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Yastrzemski, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The 1-0. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Gosman makes the catch, and there are 2 outs.
Broke his bat. And there's only 1 broken bat in the 2 games that I saw.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And there's a ball.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
The 1-2 goes down looking. Giants go down quietly. They trail in this one 11-0.
In real life, there was fireworks every time the Mariners scored too. I imagine that's a pretty common thing. Not for the Mariners, but whoever its home team.
The right-hander back to work. High fly ball out into left center field. Yastrzemski pulls it in on the run.
It's a little drop in drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit. Trying to put the ball in the air.
Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
All over that one right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
And now George Springer. And that one wrapped foul. Bichette over at first with one away. In the air, left field.
Big fly ball.
Drifts towards it. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's two away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
First baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Left field. Peterson drifts towards it. Puts the squeeze on that one.
There goes his hitting streak.
Looks like he's heading back out for the ninth as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. All set to start the ninth in this one. And here's the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. The pitch. And a foul ball. Righty delivers. And strike two.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
And down on strikes. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Roberto Perez standing in. That one's in there. That's strike one. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's his 200th strikeout of the season.
Nice.
His mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Pulls that one foul. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that one hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant. If he'd have made just one better pitch, perhaps he'd have a no-hitter.
11-0 your final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
You are our guest.
Well, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Ugh. I don't know what Stephanie's doing right now. Are you here, Stephanie? Went somewhere briefly and came back. All right, Boston, eh? Lay game. I heard that like a lot of players have it in their contracts. They're no trade to Boston. Springer needs a day off. Playing on her Disney.
From inside Rogers
Look at even Tony Kemp is hot.
Toronto, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Getting ready.
Coming up on the first pitch and pitching in this game, Chris Bassett. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher, even though we don't see the same splits on the road. We're going to start to see that translate as well.
Adalberto Mondesi in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And the righty deals.
You think Maverick missed his chains more than you? I don't know. I'm surprised he noticed, to be honest.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Got him looking. Fastball to letters, froze him for strike 3.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
All my pitchers in a row. You see that?
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie.
That was a ball.
And instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
In the air, left side. No trouble here.
Ooh, I wasn't sure if I was going to catch that one.
And that'll do it. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
What'd you pick in the poll, Timothy?
Now in Toronto. And our pitcher tonight, Cutter Crawford.
Stephanie said originally yes, and then she realized that I'll try anything at least once means that, you know, things like eyeballs and bull's testicles and stuff like that. Sheep intestines.
When you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Eating bugs.
Whit Merrifield. Tap
Oh,
back
crap.
to the mound. The throw to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Did you guys see my crab dinner? I'm gonna make a
In the American League.
short out of that too, but the short will have a picture of me included.
And he grounds one to the right side. Story sends it over to first. And
That meal was super expensive.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Looking to stay hot after yesterday's game. 4 for 5 in that one. Line drive. Alfaro puts it away, and that's the inning.
Crab isn't cheap.
Jay's silenced in the opening frame. Second inning from Toronto coming up on the show. No score.
It was delicious, but it was quite pricey though.
Top of the second. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. We always talk about connections, kids growing up with one another. Trevor Story grew up playing in Texas on the same travel ball team as Josh Bell. Bassett back to work. Swing and a miss.
I had
Bassett, a former All-Star,
Korean corn dogs today.
Sinker, a four-seamer, a cutter, a curve.
Never had that before.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand.
Bulgogi beef. I don't know. Once in a while, I'll have a sushi roll called Beauty and the Beast that has Bulgogi beef on it too.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Adam Duvall at the plate. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher.
Yeah, the Korean hot or corn dog was not what I expected at all. Kind of like it was like not quite half a hot dog, I guess, like half a wiener, and then it had like cheese, and it was in wheat shell, and then it had ketchup and mustard on the shell. So it was like, it's kind of a unique combination.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt.
Good pitch right there.
Unique combination of sweet and not sweet.
Back in there.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Guerrero makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
But that crab dinner in the thing, it had like all sorts of stuff. They dumped it right on the table. Super good.
Bottom half of inning number 2.
Lots of really good seafood in Seattle, of course.
This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Salmon that comes in a can, could that classify as sushi? You know, I don't know if they would ever use salmon in a can. Sushi, like, you know, when they have salmon in it, it would typically be fresh, I would think. But, you know, some sushi is cooked and some isn't. You know, it's not all raw. Like, I've had deep fried sushi.
And they jump out front. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat.
A lot of times they'll have cream cheese and kind of a light batter around it. as well.
Fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient.
If you're making homemade sushi, maybe you might use salmon from a can. But I mean, at a restaurant in Seattle or whatever, if you're having sushi, it'd probably be really fresh. Or, you know, if you go to the coast or whatever. But yeah, a lot of people think of raw fish with sushi, but it's not always raw. Home run! Hey, Jansen's back in the lineup today. The guy's got 48 home runs on the year, and he only plays like half the games.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak.
Yeah, Estes cheesecake did look pretty good, didn't it?
Always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's
I'm gonna put a keep an eye on my YouTube though. There's like gonna be some food pics from Seattle. I can't post them on Facebook for some reason, but I'll put them on YouTube. These videos of the trips.
In the stadium every time he comes to the plate as he tries to extend his hitting streak.
But there'll be some good food pics.
Here comes the 0-1. Line drive.
Oh, right to him. Crap.
Baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Yeah, that crab that I had that was just above that was, what was that, like 160 American or something like that?
That smash towards center. And the inning is over.
Wasn't cheap.
But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once.
Because that crab is like, you know, $35 a pound or something like that. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Out of the third inning. Here's Kike Hernandez.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Ah, much better. Got some ads. Nice. What was your ad this time?
Bassett back to work. That's the third. Chapman. On to first. And a quick out
tell us.
One.
Oh.
Batting eighth, the left fielder,
Jorge Alfaro at the plate. 2 hits.
They have Tellus over here too.
Home run.
Tellus and
Alfaro getting to
Shaw, which got recently acquired by Rogers,
and he's a native of
are the two big Western providers of the internet.
And fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in
Really
front.
taking it to Boston, eh?
Against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
I saw that my status as a streamer, because Facebook said I was a rising streamer. I don't know exactly what that means. I was away when it gave me that status.
For Boston, Yu Chang.
Take a couple days off. Every time I take a couple days off, I'm a rising streamer that week.
Flips the outside corner, and that is strike 1. Chang goes 6'1", 180 pounds, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. The 0-2.
A lot of times when I take a few days off, that
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2.
not a rising
Red Sox
streamer.
go down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back, and now it's Dalton Varsho.
The left fielder.
All right, Dalton.
Hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. And that
That one's a good hit.
That's a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
I almost caught it, but not quite.
Extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
So the batting order turns over, and next for Toronto, Whit Merrifield. That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here, puts it away for the out.
Ah, crap. You got it. Stephanie's getting all the outs today.
Here's Kiermaier now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. In the air out to center.
Big old pop fly.
Hernandez makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop. Whoa.
Well, I'm not running away with it yet, hey?
0 for 1 so far. Bichette, in his 4th year, a career batting average over .325, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016.
All right, Bichette with the perfect hit. Is that one going out? Yes, or do you think it's staying in the field inside? So home run or no? So yes or no. 10 seconds to make your guess. 10. Timothy thinks it's going out. 9, 8, 7, 6. Stephanie also thinks it's going out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see if you guys are correct.
That one ripped. And it hits the fence.
It did. Ooh, crap.
Throw cut off to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
I almost called for a run there.
And his hitting streak
I had to tell him to come back.
There have been almost
It was not a home run.
This guy's running hot, Boog.
It was a good hit.
People around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
First and second, 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tony Kemp. Ripped into right center. And
That's a good one.
The extra bases. And in to score the runner from second. Just the careless job of getting it in from the
Ran
outfield.
2 guys in there.
2-run score, and it's 4-0.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
There we go, on the line.
Kemp around third. Alfaro throws to second. He pulls into second. A run comes in the play. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving.
That guy was born in Montreal, Timothy.
Or 2 behind. The way that he
His dad used to play for the Expos.
Seeing it like a beach ball.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Cutter Crawford done for the night, and the opener strategy clearly didn't work out this time. New arm coming on. We'll be back after a short break.
It's funny when you watch them have their little conference. You know, with the pitcher will hold his glove above his mouth like that, so that other team can't read what he's saying, you know.
Now it's Jansen to hit. The solo homer his first time. Hard ground ball, base knock. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Brandon Bell getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Next pitch is popped up. Mondesi makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a
Hey Arthur, how are you?
3 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here at Rogers Center, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th at Alberto Mondesi.
Oh, Stephanie, I forgot to mention I had some watermelon for dessert today.
The wind of the pitch.
Do you like watermelon?
Going 1.
These guys have come out ready to
You're at work?
oh,
okay.
And swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
And that's in for a strike. Swings through it, and that's
We got him, eh?
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Here's Christian Arroyo.
Yo, you love watermelon, and Timothy also had watermelon today. It's like watermelon day. I'm not big for watermelon with seeds in it. I like the seedless watermelon, but you know what I like to do is I like to refrigerate. You know, cut up my watermelon
On the ground, Bichette.
and refrigerate it so it's nice and cold when I eat it.
Top of the 4th.
Up next for the Red Sox, the shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. Turner climbs in on that right side.
Hello to all in here.
And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, you know, in the thing they also express that there's rules that you can't be, you know, like in the crowd, you know, they yell at the players and stuff. You can't be racist or discriminatory and all that stuff. They'll kick you right out.
That catches the corner. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And Turner is retired. And that is that. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still looking at that 5-0
You diabetics, you can't eat watermelon. You like it cold. Watermelon sweet.
Back here at the ball.
Yeah, watermelon's good flavor, eh?
The third baseman,
Yeah, but kind of would be a lot of sugar, I guess.
And a pitch. Down the right field line. That's a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Story with a relay throw, but he's in there easily.
Made it. Made it a second.
Makes it a 15-game hitting streak, and there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything it seems he's hitting hard. As hot as he is, I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
Now here is Dalton Varsho. The other way.
Oh, he caught it.
Right there to make the grab. And there's one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the second baseman, Whit.
Back to the top of the lineup. Whit
You know what I had not too long ago was cotton candy grapes. Those are like sweet flavored grapes. Those are really good. You don't see them in the store very often, though.
Bounce to the left side, and it goes just foul. And the right-hander deals. Ground ball, left side. Mondesi, jump throw. Awesome play there.
They get him. That crap, they got him.
My goodness, Chris, he had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that was pretty close.
Impressive throw right there, in the air, all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got a cannon.
Kevin Kiermaier, the next to hit.
Could you hear you that good? Oh, I was saying I like to cut the watermelon up
He was late.
and then refrigerate it. And then after that, I mentioned that I had some cotton candy grapes that were quite good. Don't see them in the store very much.
Man at second. In the air, left field, down the line. Alfaro makes the play, and that is the third out of the inning. Blue Jays held in check as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead.
People have fries. Guys a pop.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great.
Oh, I wasn't cotton candy. It was cotton candy grapes. So they're actual grapes, you know, and grapes, you know, just like normal grapes. I guess they're fruit, right? There's a little bit natural sugar in them, of course.
Swings and misses.
But yeah, it wasn't like actual cotton candy, which is just made purely out of sugar.
Top of the strike zone, we're seeing more fastballs in that location.
Yeah, if you ever see cotton candy grapes in the store, they're not very commonly in the store, but they taste very. They're a very nice sweet grape. Kind of a green grape too. No seeds.
Batting with one down, takes a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
0-1 down. That's in there. The Red Sox hitless so far in the game. Caught him looking for the
Cotton grapes. Never heard of them. That some grapes are. That and some grapes are sweet. Yeah, there's quite a variety of grapes out there.
The catcher, Reese McGuire. First time up was a pop out.
I don't like seeds in grapes either. You know, like if I get seeded grapes, I just find them really not my thing.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance in an immaculate inning.
0-2 now. Next offering misses down and away.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
The wind of the pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Got him.
Impeccable command in that one. 3
I wasn't familiar with them either, and then I just saw them in the store one time and tried them. I had some pink watermelon, or not pink watermelon, pink pineapple not that long ago too.
Ready to go for the last half of the
New update for Dreamlight Valleys in a few days. Nice. Might have to switch to Dreamlight Valley.
Strike one.
Well, these Blue Jays
To do my
numbers have to be happy with the
season
swings
pass
they're taking.
thing for it, eh?
5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
0-1. Rips that one center field. And out number 1 on the
Right to him.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
You like strawberries and blackberries? They're not sweet.
1 for 2.
You put non-sweetened whipped cream on them. Nice. That sounds good.
And first offering is fouled off.
I have a Saskatoon berry bush. I like those too.
That one hammered but pulled foul.
You ever had a Saskatoon berry, Arthur?
Right-hander kicks, deals.
That sounded good.
Right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Saskatoon berries aren't sweet berries, but they're good.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard
Apple
that
a day
too,
keeps the
Boog.
doctor away.
These are the moments we appreciate when we can look.
You know what I like is getting
exactly what the data is. Always
Asian
so much fun to
pears.
see what numbers pop up.
On the ground, 2 ball. Over to
Crap,
Story
they
for
got me a
one,
double.
play, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 5 innings complete.
Reveal a mystery pumpkin house and 2 characters. What kind of berries? Saskatoon berries. I got a Saskatoon berry bush in my yard.
Welcome back, top of the 6th inning, and now Enrique Hernandez.
TK Hernandez.
I might have even planted that one. I can't remember now.
Bassett back to work. In the air on the infield. Merrifield hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
I had in another place I lived at, I had Saskatoon berries too. I think that's where I got the idea, probably.
Alfaro having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. That one's in there, 0-1.
You never heard of them.
Number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys.
Now you got to try Saskatoon berries.
That's not what we're seeing here.
0-2 as he waves at that one. The Red Sox still looking for their first hit in this one. And he hits a ground ball right side. 2 quick outs to open.
2 things I can grow well.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do.
Saskatoon berries and rhubarb.
Ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 outs, base is empty. So stepping in for Boston, Yu Chang. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Tried raspberry bushes before, and I grew raspberries on it, but kept having ants in them.
And first offering is fouled off.
BRB and ads. You didn't either until I told you about them. They're good. I like them. They're not sweet like a blueberry, but they're kind of similar.
Kind of frustrating for the hitting coach.
in some ways, I guess.
Lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Kind of purpley though. What ad was it, Stephanie? What are they trying to sell you now?
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Chapman makes the catch, and that is that. So he's perfect through 6.
Bottom.
6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Red Sox nothing.
Have you tried Saskatoon berries yet, Timothy? Once that you've been made aware of them?
Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the 6th. Here's the Toronto catcher, Danny Jansen.
Saskatoon berry pie, whatever you want.
And here it comes. Rocketed out towards right center.
Saskatoon jam.
That's a hit.
First pitch swing in.
Pennington's close ad. Pennington's is a good brand, isn't it?
Like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Rhubarb is kind of bitter.
Brandon Bell next up for the Blue Jays. His home and away split.
It's those long red sticks. They have giant leaf. They're all over the place here. A lot of times you might make rhubarb pie with, you know, something else.
Should be extra bases. Jansen, round second on his way to third. He scores all the way from first. A terrible job getting it back to the infield, and it costs them a run.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride.
One on the way, and that's it.
He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man,
They want Stephanie to buy something, definitely. We're trying all sorts of different ads on her.
So, man aboard, and here is Matt Chapman.
There we go. That one's out of here.
And that is gone. An absolutely majestic shot, and they add a pair. It's 8-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Man, this inning was a killer for them. Have you had rhubarb, Timothy? A lot of times you'll have like rhubarb strawberry and rhubarb combined in a pie, or, you know, some people like rhubarb separate, but I'm not sure how they possibly could like it. But
so the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Richard Blyer. He last pitched 2 days ago.
tried it once, not a big fan. Oh.
So up next, Dalton Varsho.
Oh, he's back. They come back.
Ripped to right, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
You get them on my stream because I'm a partnered streamer. I think they put ads more on partnered streamers ads than, or on partnered streamers than they put on non-partnered streamers.
Whit Merrifield will hit next.
Because they know.
That one laced to center and a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Now batting.
And the streak lives.
No, I'm not Timothy.
He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can solve him.
You just eat it straight? Oh, I don't know how you can do that. I just find it too bitter.
And this is transcending baseball. We're talking almost 2 straight months with a hit every game. To get this close to the record, I want to see this thing happen, and it brings the kind of excitement to the sport that.
Ah, the guy caught it direct.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop.
So up next for Toronto, Bo Bichette, 1 for 3. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about.
You like lemons and limes too?
Exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver.
You like the sour stuff, eh?
Grounded to third.
Ah, crap. That's going to be a double play.
Goes to second for one, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Do you like lemonade a lot?
3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now an 8-0 game. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
What's my name? I go by Shakal Star on here.
Back now in Toronto. We go to the top of the 7th, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Adalberto Mondesi.
My stage name, you know.
Popped in the air, left field. Varsho moving under it, and there's one down.
Yeah, Timothy's in the chat. Timothy, there's chat, and he said lemonade. Yep. Lemon meringue pie is good. I agree with that. That's for sure.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Ooh.
The Red Sox yet to pick up a hit here. That's in there, and the count 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Put it down there and make him swing. I didn't swing.
2-2. Tapped softly on the ground. On the run, sends it over to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got
him
into that out.
Key lime pie.
Here's Justin Turner.
You know all the pies.
That one fouled off.
You like banana cream pie? I like banana.
To the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Turner is out. That's the 3rd out. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And they're on the short end of an 8-0 score.
Well, we're smoking them. Take me out to the ball game. Good key lime pie yogurt. Did you like it?
The pitch.
I went to Shake Shack when I was
Duvall settles underneath it. Calls it in, and there's
when I was in Seattle. And holy crap, the service was terrible.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Like, I ordered a hot dog
He's already homered here in this one.
and a shake. And then it's like I'm saying, I went up after a while. I was like, is it coming soon? They're like, yeah, it's coming up soon. And then like 20 minutes later, they noticed that they actually had it on the counter somewhere. And so they gave it to me, and like the milkshake was, it was still milkshakey, but it was a little bit melted. And then there was a cold hot dog with nothing on it. Out of here!
A solo shot, his 2nd home run of the game.
Timothy, how do you make your tea?
The ball is jumping off his bat.
It was really good, eh? Well, that's good to hear.
Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Yeah, the hotel I went to had like the breakfasts, you know, they included, you know, go where you normally make your own waffle, and
He went and got it and circled the bases.
and then you get some eggs and stuff, but it was all like microwave it yourself. Wasn't as good as last time. Pittsburgh, home of the Super Bowl champs. I think we might get 7 this year. You know, when I was away for the last few days, Arthur, I went to Pittsburgh versus the Mariners game. That was such a good game. So exciting.
And the lefty with the 0-1. And there's a foul ball.
One of the games I went to was Pittsburgh versus Mariners, and the other game was Yankees versus the Mariners. But the Pittsburgh game went to extra innings. That sounded pretty solid.
That's back there. That one is gone.
Out of here! You put your jar or your tea in a jar and then you set it in the sun.
54th home run of the season. It's 10-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
Stephanie got another ad. Nice.
These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
You guys watch lots of ads.
Impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap, and you know there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball
By leaving it to the professionals and buying it at the store. That's one way to get your tea.
Going to be a tough matchup for him right here. Right-handed hitters.
Was that last week? Yeah, I was just at in the games on the 28th and 29th.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now.
Did you watch that game on TV and see me in the crowd? I was along third base in the Pittsburgh game. Behind the Pittsburgh bench, about 10 rows up.
And that ends the inning.
Good seats. You could see everything there.
Was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 10-zip.
Bored, eh?
Ready to begin the 8th. Here's Trevor Story now.
Not a single base runner through the first 7 innings for these guys. They've had no answer.
Is it trying to push electric vehicles on you? I like iced tea. You know, when you go to the States, if you go to the States, Timothy, you got to make sure you remember the tea there is different. Iced tea is different. It's unsweetened.
And that's just foul.
Unless you ask for sweet tea. So in Canada, the iced tea is all sweet. And in the States, if you say iced tea, then it's like not sweet. You have to actually say sweetened or ask for some like sugar or something.
And the bid for history is gone.
Tough to see the no-no end here with just 6 outs to go.
All the games have been losing just half out of first. Well, Pittsburgh did have a lead there.
And next for the Red Sox, there you see his May and June numbers so far.
Pittsburgh had a lead, and then they tied it up, and then it went like a couple extra innings, and then the guy got a home run to win. Really close, though. They had a guy on third.
Bassett with a look to first. Story back easily. Grounder might be 2. Over to Bichette. And it's a double play.
There we go. We got a double.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays.
So as the last
first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from
my
there,
explanation.
back to first. Really good job all the way around.
2 outs.
My explanation just got cut off by an ad. Nice. Thanks for watching an ad.
And he swings and misses.
I don't know what I was talking about now.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing,
But yeah, for the Pittsburgh game,
and he's gotten ahead in the count.
that was the last Pittsburgh game in Seattle is the one I watched.
Taps softly to the right side. Guerrero takes it to the bag. Red Sox go 1.
Subaru Canada, they're trying to sell you a different car. You know, on Mixer, they used to do a thing that if you subscribed that, then you didn't get ads, but they don't do that on Facebook. Yeah, here in Pittsburgh, they ask you when you order tea, do you want sweet tea? Or non-sweet tea. Yeah,
The pitch.
that's an American thing because it's all sweet in
And
Canada.
first offering is fouled off. Jansen, multi-time All-Star.
There you go, Timothy. You finally got an ad.
Two-seamer, and he works in a slider. Left-hand batter waits. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Reaching.
Oh, he got it.
Makes the catch.
Yeah, no, I don't know if the explanation was the sweet tea thing, but when you go to the States, you got to ask for sweet tea if you want it to be like Canadian iced tea. Because it is not sweet if you just order iced tea. It's essentially tea without sugar.
But he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a throw, and they come away without an out.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump.
It was the tea.
So digging in, Kevin Kiermaier. He swings and
I went to an Olive Garden when I was down there. I don't think I took a picture of that one.
That cutter just devastating.
You ever go to the Olive Garden?
Just how dominating that pitch can be.
Not as good as I remember it, but it was okay. Get like all the soup or salad you want.
Hernandez has it sized up.
Breadsticks.
And he makes the catch. 2 away.
Arizona tea. Yeah, it's funny. You'd think that, Arizona tea is sweet.
Man at first. And next for Toronto.
If Arizona tea's even American. Sometimes they have to name themselves after American places just to sound extra special. Like Boston Pizza is a Canadian chain. Oh, that's not good. He's going to catch that, probably.
Duvall puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go.
Yeah, we're at.
When we get
Or
back.
which one did you go to? Which game did I go to? It was Seattle. In Seattle, the last Pittsburgh game, and then I went to the first Yankee game. Oh, which Olive Garden? I went to one, I don't know, somewhere out on the way back to BC from Seattle. I don't even remember what city that was. You're back. You're on the phone. Nice. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Late swing fouled off.
I don't think it was Bellingham. I don't know. It's one of those cities on the outskirts of Seattle anyway. It's nuts getting on the stupid highway in Seattle. Like,
that curveball had some pretty good break to it.
it wasn't too bad from there where I was.
Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't.
But yeah, I don't think it was Bellingham. It was someplace, I think, past Bellingham. It wasn't Everett.
Alfaro stands in now and watches strike one.
Very warm day today. Yeah, it was pretty hot here too.
Pitch has popped up. 2 down.
Oh no, yeah, no, I went to Seattle to the game. And Pittsburgh was playing them.
Last out for the Red Sox in this one. Yu Chang up next for the Red Sox. And first offering is fouled off.
Pittsburgh would probably be too far for me to go. Seattle is still a long enough drive. 8 hours of driving probably with stops and stuff. The border was pretty slow coming into the United States, but it was not bad coming back.
High in the air, out to right. Kemp under it.
You are our guest.
Ball game. And the Blue Jays get a
Wayne,
shot
thank you
up
for
the
liking.
mound.
Much appreciated.
Performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that one hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, he'd have made just one.
Alexa, what is 90 Fahrenheit in Celsius?
10-zip your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.
32. Wow, that's pretty nice. Holy crap. Yeah, it was somewhere around 28 Celsius here, so a little bit cooler than you. Ugh. I'm all sunburned though. I didn't go outside. I'm all sunburned. I went to get some groceries and that was it. And then got back inside. At the baseball game, I got all sunburned. There we go. 10-0. I go this record. Watch this. Do I work tomorrow? No, I work on Monday next. I took some days off to go to the baseball. What is there? I said 28. Yeah, 28 Celsius. Look at that, eh? The end of June in the game. And we are at 83-0. Next, still have 2 more Boston games. Then we got to go against Chicago, then Detroit. And then we got the All-Star game. I think all my guys, 28 Celsius is just like a little bit cooler than what you were saying you had. Alexa, what is 28 Celsius in Fahrenheit?
You are our guest.
So 83 Fahrenheit. Bendrickson, thank you for liking. So it's still pretty warm. I could stay up. That's true, I could. Although I don't think I will. What kind of work do I do? I work in the IT sector. So computery kind of stuff. The comp sci. Not like fixing them, no. It's like background kind of computery stuff. Like I'm on an enterprise systems team. 24 degrees here today. It was freezing this morning, then hot all day, and now it's getting cold again. Oh, really? Wow. 24 is pretty warm, though. Work in mental health. Oh, nice. That's good. People need people in mental health. That's for sure. The mental health field definitely needs even more people. 24 is still pretty warm. It's pretty decent, Alexa, what is 24 Celsius in Fahrenheit? So 75.2 Fahrenheit is 24. Because Esta would be talking in Celsius. They're only Americans do Fahrenheit, I think. I don't think there's too many places that still do Fahrenheit in the world. Maybe like 2 different places. Alexa, what countries use Fahrenheit? United
The
States,
Bahamas,
Bahamas,
the Cayman Islands,
Cayman Islands,
Liberia, Palau, and the Marshall
Micronesia,
Islands.
the Marshall Islands, and one other that I didn't hear. Some other island. So it's mostly just like little tropical places and the states that uses Fahrenheit. You guys are old school in that way. Use the foot. Although it's funny, in Canada we do use if I tell you my height, I would say it like um I would say feet, but you know, if I tell you a distance, I say kilometers, or I say temperatures in Celsius. Esther said it was 24. Yeah, that's 20. She's 24 is warm though. She just said it was cold in the morning and then it was hot all day at 24. Now it's getting cold again. But Esther's in Australia, so she would be talking Celsius. Um, it's interesting. I was pointing out to Charlotte, who comes through here sometimes. He's from a European country, and then um, moved to Canada. But she thinks in feet and like or miles and like imperial systems. I pointed that out to her because it's unusual because usually just Americans think in those terms. Like I naturally will have to convert. Like it doesn't come naturally to me to as my first inclination to use miles or anything like that. It's winter for Esta, but she did say 24. And 24 Celsius is pretty decent.
You are our guest.
Have a good one. All right, Arthur, thank you for coming by. Thank you for liking. I'm going to go to bed myself. So
You are our guest.
Jake is just in time for me to go to bed. You can see my record, Jake. Look at it. Improved upon my record. Thank you for liking. So if you want to vote, Jake, get your vote in for the poll. Yeah, there we go. Grab my keyboard. So whatever role you played today, thank you so much. Those who shared, invited, much appreciated. Those who chatted, participated in the poll, liked, all that stuff. So much. You have a good night. Thank you so much. Don't forget to check out my YouTube. I posted the first short of my Seattle trip, my baseball trip. You know, we're going to be some baseball highlights among those. I'll put one up a day. As well as food pictures and other tourist attractions. I went on the big wheel. I went on a boat tour and all sorts of stuff. So, you know, make sure you go to my YouTube and check that stuff out. There's a border crossing picture right now that I just put up. Most recent chatters were Timothy, Esta, Jake, Stephanie, Arthur, not sure who else might be still here, but you're wondering about the poll. 56% said yes, they will try anything at least once. So we have some candidates for Fear Factor. 25% said sometimes I might go to my comfort zone, and 19% said no, I stick with what I know. So here we go. Put that in our poll results. And we'll talk to you guys later. Normally, or just after 7 o'clock Pacific time.